Hello, children. Good afternoon to one and all. I hope yesterday's introduction you have, yeah, you were there in the live classes. Okay. So, yesterday we have started the lesson climate. So, in that, you have learned the introduction of climate, a difference between climate and weather, and what are the elements, what kind of climate condition is there in our country, that is monsoon type of climate. What is the meaning of monsoon? And why it will vary from one place to another place and one season to another season, because of regional variations of climatic condition within a country. Okay, so we will see some variation. In some parts we will see too cold, in some parts we will see too hot. So that you have learned in the last class. And so in today's class, we are going to learn about climatic controls. I have told there are six major elements are there to control the climate in any place. If you go for any place, means these all elements you can see, that the climate controls it. So according to that one, first one is the latitude. How the latitude will help it to control the climate means, due to the curvature, due to the curves in the earth's surface, the amount of solar energy from the solar, what kind of energy it is receiving from one latitude to another latitude, we will see the variations. So that is why, as once goes from the surface of the earth to the higher altitude, the atmosphere, sorry, due to the curvature in the earth's surface, due to the curves in the earth's surface, whatever solar energy it is receiving, it is varies from one latitude to another latitude. So on that basis also, the climate, we will see the variations in one, from one place to another places. So why this kind of variations are there means, due to these terms only, due to these elements only, we will see the climate weather from one place to another place, we will see lot of changes. Okay, so why means, first one is the latitude. Due to the curvature, due to the curves in the earth's surface, whatever solar energy it is receiving from the sun, it receives and it will varies from one latitude to another latitude. So this is the reason behind, how the climate will control. Next one is the altitude. As you go from the surface of the earth to the higher altitude, as you go higher and higher, higher and higher, the atmosphere will become very less and temperature decreases there. So in that area you will feel little bit cold. Okay, because of altitude. So as you move higher and higher in an increasing way, the temperature will come become less and dense, and temperature also decreases there. So you will feel cool, uh, in a summer days there. So where we will find this kind of temperature as well as this kind of climatic condition means, in uh, hill area, in the mountain area, as well as in the Himalayan ranges. Next element is pressure and the wind system. The pressure and the wind system in any area depend on latitude and the altitude of that place. So that influences temperature as well as a rainfall pattern. I have told, due to the curve, whatever energy, solar energy it is receiving, we will see the variation in the latitude. Same thing, altitude also. As you go higher and higher from the earth's surface, the atmosphere will become very less and you will feel little bit cold. And in summer also will feel little bit coldness there. Even temperature will not be in a high position. So the pressure and the wind system, which is there in the world, in the atmosphere, that influences based on latitude as well as altitude of the place. So that influences what kind of temperature will be there in that place, and what kind of rainfall pattern will take place in that area, how much percentage centimeter rainfall will happen according, on the dependency on latitude and the altitude there. So next one is distance from the sea. How much distance we can see, um, from that also the climatic condition changes from one place to another place. Okay, in what way? As the distance from the sea increases, its moderating influence decreases there, and the people will experience extreme weather condition in that area. In what way? Means if you are staying near the sea area, means even though the winter season is going on, you will feel like it is a summer. Okay, from the distance of the sea also, we will see the influence of climatic condition from one place to another place, and that kind of condition we call it as a continentally. That is very hot during summers and very cold during the winters. So that kind of variations we will see due to the distance from the sea level also. Next one is the ocean current. Ocean current means ocean currents along with onshore winds affect on the climate. Example, in any coastal area with a warm and cold, um, if the winds are onshore. Onshore means ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗ ತೀರದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. That is situated or occurring of the land. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತೀರದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಪ್ರದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು onshore ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. So uh, at that period we will see some of the ocean currents are being created, whether it is a warm ocean current or a cold ocean current. According to that, the winds will affect on the climatic area. Okay, the ocean currents along with one onshore with wind affect the climate the of that area. Next one is the relief. It play an major role in determining the climate of one place. Okay, so relief means the mountain, the hill area. For that, we call it as a relief. Relief means in a one large area, um, in a line, we will see the formation of mountain. So that kind of term we will use as a relief there. So due to the high mountains, in the hill area, in the mountainous area, it will become a barrier for the cold and hot winds. They may, and they can change their directions due to it will act like a barrier for them. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಗಾಳಿ ಬೀಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ವತ ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ದಟ್ ವಿಂಡ್ will change the direction and it will move towards another direction there. So it will act like a barrier to come inside as well as to go outside. As well as due to that only we will see the rainfall will happen in that area. If it is high enough and the line the path, the rain bearing winds will be there. Okay, and it also causes for precipitation. So these are the terms which will control the climatic condition, and from why we will see lot of variation. What is the reason behind? Because yesterday I have told in Jammu and Kashmir, the temperature is very decreased, and you will feel little bit too cold. If you come near the Deccan part, as well as if you go towards the Rajasthan, there you will feel little bit too hot. Okay, so why this kind of variations are there means due to these elements, that is due to latitude. Okay, due to latitude, latitude, altitude, pressure and wind, distance from sea, ocean current, and relief. So based on these elements only, we will see a lot of changes in the climatic condition from one place to another place. People will feel that only. Why we will see the lot of differences from one place to another place. So this is the answer. So these are the six major elements which controls the climate in any place. If you go for any place, you will see the influence of these element only. So that is why from one place to another place we will see the variations. Okay, so these terminologies we can implement in the Indian climatic condition also, the factors affecting the Indian climate. So same thing, and latitude, that our country passes through the Tropic of Cancer and passes through the middle of the country from Run of Kutch in the west and Mizoram in the east. From there to the Mizoram, from east to west, our country, the Tropic of Cancer passes in the middle of our country there. So almost half of the country lying in the south of the Tropic of Cancer and belong to the tropical area, and all remaining area north of the tropic, that lies in the subtropics there. So because of that, we will see in the northern part of in one part of India we will see some climatic condition. In southern part of our country we will see other kind of climatic condition. Because of what? The latitude, the Tropic of Cancer, it passes the middle of the country from Run of Kutch in the west of the Mizoram in the east. Almost half of the country lying south of the Tropic of Cancer and belong to the tropical area, and remaining it belongs to the subtropics there. Next one is the altitude. How the altitude will affect the Indian climatic condition, we will come to know. So India has a mountains to the north which have the average height of 6,000 meter. So India also has a vast coastal area. Okay, just remember, just imagine the India map. Okay, you will try to understand. Okay, due to that coastal area where the maximum elevation means in Kannada we will tell that Yattuvike, that is high about the sea level, as well as height about a level. So how much meter is there means 30 meters. So the Himalayas prevent a cold winds from the Central Asia, and which will entering to the subcontinent of our country. And it is because of these mountains that these mountains subcontinent experiences comparatively milder winter as compared to the Central Asia. In Central Asia, we will see too much cold because of mountains which is there in our country. It will act like a barrier for it, and when it will enter that cold winds, when it will be entered, the it will touches the mountains and hills, and we will feel it bit milder comparing to the Central Asia winter season. We will feel little bit milder there. Okay, so this is the reason our Indian climatic condition will be affected on altitude also. Next one is the pressure and wind. Okay, so the climate is associated with the weather condition in India are governed by the three major atmospheric condition. So first one is the pressure and the surface winds. Next one is the upper circulation. Next one is the western cyclonic disturbances of and tropical cyclone. So on these, the wind and the pressure will be created in our country. So India lies in the region of northeasterly wind. These winds originated from the subtropical of high pressure belt from the northern hemisphere. So they blow towards the south and deflect means cause of change in a direction from northern part. It will change its direction due to some reason. Okay, so in equatorial region, we will see the low pressure area. Generally, these winds carry a little moisture as they originated blow from the land. So therefore, they bring a little or no rain in that area. Hence, India should have a arid land, but it is not so. Why means due to the uh, or due to some force there. Okay, so about that force I am going to explain in a next class. Okay, about that force. Next one is the ocean current. Ocean current along with the on seashore winds affect the climatic condition. For an example, in coastal area with the warm or cold ocean current flowing past it will be warmed or too cold in the winter season as well as in any kind of season there. Distance from the sea and relief feature. So with the help of pictures in the next class I am going to explain about um, how the pressure and the wind system. So according to the geologist, the pressure of winds, whatever barriers are been there, in our country arid form of land, that is dry land, should be created. So why it is not so, why our country is not affected from that one, what is the reason behind. With the help of one picture I am going to explain in the next class. I hope today's class you have understood. If you are having any kind of doubt, just pin your question in the group so that I will try my level best to sort out your problem. So read this lesson. While reading only the doubts will be created. So you can ask your doubts so that I will try my level best to sort out your problem. So I hope today's class you have understood. So signing out. Have a great day. Bye everyone, children.